Hello students, your instructor here again, John Mendiola with another screencast, this one in InDesign. And what we're going to do is package this and roll it back a version so we can take it to a computer that has an older version of InDesign. I'm using InDesign CS4, so in this example I'd be preparing it for InDesign CS3, but if you have CS5 or CS5.5, it's the exact same process. So first of all, here's my layout, and I notice that it has there's some transparency in it. This has some transparency. This really funky font here, maybe a non-system font here. So in other words, both these fonts probably don't come pre-installed on the computer, let's just say. I think this one does actually, but and here the photo, which is only on my computer. It's not going to be on the other computer. And some of the colors, I have a custom color here for the background color, things like that. Anyway, so what I want to do is, again, be able to open up an older version and still be able to edit it and play with it. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm in my project folder. And in this case, my project folder is just on the desktop, but I encourage you to have a project folder, or everything for your InDesign file is going to be in there. You can see I already have the package test InDesign document, INDD, in there. And I'll hit Save and replace it Yes. So I'm going to do that. And the next thing I'm going to do is go to File, Export. Let's see if I can bring this up a little bit. And for Save As Type, I'm going to go down to IDML, InDesign Markup Language. If you don't have that option, try INX, but it should be IDML. What that means is just it's an XML format, which is just all code that allows it to be opened up and manipulated in older versions. Click on this, and I'm going to save it in that same project folder. I can give it the same name if I want. Hit Save. It's going to export it. Things like that. That's cool. So now, if I were to open up that folder, I would see it in there. So let me bring that up. And here we go. Here is the package test InDesign document, and all this gobbledygook that just means that the InDesign document is open. That's why it's a log file. And then the package test.idml. So that's good. So that's first two steps are done. We save the InDesign document, we save the IDML document. Now what we need to do is make sure that all the fonts we used and all the images that we used are going to be able to transport with us. So as you can see here, I don't have those fonts, those images in the project folder. So what I want to do is go back to InDesign, go to File, Package. So bring up a dialog, and it it tells me what's going on here. So 3 fonts were used, okay. None missing, none embedded, none complete, none protected, that's fine. Links and images, so 1 link was found, so the link would be the picture, because remember InDesign doesn't have pictures in there, you link them. None of them are embedded, you can see here. One is RGB, that's fine for now, just for this example. I think that that's the fonts that are used. Showing problems only. If I don't show problems only, if I show all of them, then I'll see them all there. Links, images, there's that JPEG and other things like that. And I'll just hit the package ... button. And this instruction, this could be to yourself or to someone else. I'll leave that alone. I'll hit continue. And again, where do I want to save it? I want to go to desktop in a project folder. And it's going to call it package test, because that's the name of the InDesign document. Package test folder. If you want, again, you can change the name of that folder. And make sure these things are checked, the fonts, the graphics or images, and graphic links. So hit package. And blah blah blah, okay. It's going to package that document. And good, so if I go back to that project folder, I can see now, again, there's the InDesign document. This is the IDML file. This is the project test folder. If I open this up, there's the fonts that I used. So I can install these on the other computer. Here's a link, so in this case just that one image. And the instructions, a little notepad file that we didn't change. And then it's just another copy of the InDesign document, which we're really not going to use. So what you're going to do when you get to the other computer, you're going to, that is the older version of InDesign, you're going to open up the IDML file. If it doesn't open directly, you might have to go to File, Import. And it'll open up and it might say something like, I can't find the images or whatever. Then you just relink them to this folder that you have. So it's on a USB drive, let's say. You relink the images to the images that are in your package test folder right here. Same with the fonts. Let's install the fonts in the new machine. That's all. Good to go.